There it goes.
Lord, jeez, my knee.
Technical difficulties. One moment, please.
Beep, and the lines. Just imagine the lines. Just imagine the lines.
Yeah, we got the test pattern going today.
Beep, 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 beep. Technical difficulties with the AOL dial-up over here at the tiny ranch. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Bass Man will be back momentarily. Just send me a text whenever you want to come back in, Bass Man, because we've muted you down in the bottom there. Good morning, Mr. Kevin.
Good morning, Mr. Tiny. How are you doing today?
Doing good. Back home, as you can see, from the
Yes.
Cincinnati expedition that we went on. How are you and the co-pilot doing there this morning? You doing all right?
Doing all right. Co-pilot is over on that side, and yeah, he's doing all right. He's still wanted by the Imperial guards, so he's still on the lam.
This is not the future Yoda you were looking for.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You gotta. So, I know we talked about this on Wednesday, but I want to touch on it again in case anybody is around your neck of the woods. Shows this weekend.
Shows this weekend. Well, I'm going to be out on the west side of the state tomorrow, over in Grand Rapids. There's a show out at Granville Water. Honestly, it's like right on the border of the two towns. So we just call it Grand Rapids because it's right near Grand Rapids.
I hear you.
That show tomorrow. Doors open at 9, goes till 3. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be up in Royal Oak, Michigan, which is over on the east side of the state. And that's up at I-75 and 11 Mile Road. And doors open at 10.
Have coins, will travel.
Yes, sir.
Good businessman right there. I'm impressed, Mr. Kevin.
This is my doubleheader weekend, so I mean, yeah, I'm going to be busy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna text you every 20 minutes just to aggravate you.
Nice.
So you got to set up some annoying. You got to set up some annoying tone. Get like a air horn or something, bang bang, so you know it's me. Alrighty, Bass Man is well, he's doing pissed off right about now, I'd say, yelling at his mouse and changing batteries and plugging in wired mouses and all that meese.
And it's still not getting anywhere for him.
Right. Let's go ahead and say hello to these fine folks. C. Griller Stacker, TGIF from the Pacific Northwest to all the Talking with Tiny Peeps. The big pink hand waving. Good morning, C. Griller Stacker, channel member and moderator. Thank you for both, sir, being a moderator and a channel member. Just remember, here you have a wrench. Yoke fan will be on his best behavior. Guaranteed. And it's like he forgets that C. Griller has a memory. I mean, over on your channel, talking all kinds of mess. Comes over here. Oh, hi, C. Griller. How you doing, buddy? You doing okay? Hey, how you doing? Remember, we're friends, right? We're friends. And then next Wednesday, it'll be, yeah, you trash talking looking thing, you.
Damn you!
Yeah. You got no wrench on this channel. But C. Griller Stacker, just joking, is a really good guy. You need to go over and check out his fun and informative videos. He hasn't had one in a couple weeks. C. Griller.
Naughty.
Talking about naughty.
Talk, so.
Oh, like I could talk. I hadn't had one like forever because of everything going on. You know, if I'm not online, I'm running and jumping, and you know. But I finally, when we were in Cincinnati, I sat down and made 5 videos. One come out yesterday, one will be tomorrow, one will be Tuesday, Thursday, and next Saturday. So I got those covered.
Nice.
Got those covered. Some friend mail videos and a video on some. I think I showed them on here. Some nasty looking 63 cents. Somebody had put them in an old one of the first clear vinyl tubes.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, but it's beautifully beautiful. The first one on one of the rolls is beautiful green right in the middle. It's not quite the ugly mint color yet. It's the darker green, but it's like it encompasses Lincoln and all the detail pop Lincoln. I think it's beautiful. Other people are going to look at it and go, "Oh, the coin's ruined." Yeah, but it's still pretty.
Yep.
Still pretty. Like Bassman, he's ruined, but he's still pretty. At least me and his wife think so. Anyway. But go over and check out Sea Grilled Stacker's channel. Like I said, very fun and informative videos.
Bless me bagpipes. We have Mr. Eric Gilliland in the house. Good morning, Tiny Kevin and Sea Grilla.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Gilliland. Good to see you, buddy. Channel member, thank you for your membership, sir. I see that star, and I'm like, "What's the star?" And I'm like, "It's a on our well, see, on ours now. The chat used to be over here on StreamYard. We're on EV Mux now, which is a very powerful streaming system.
We're barely scratching the surface on this thing.
I found something this morning that I need to go through. It's got like 30 more little tweaks you can do to it, and I just happened upon them. Now I can't get back to them.
Oh no, I know what you mean, because there's like little counters and little
oh yeah,
things that you can just add on little ticks, and yep, it's going to be worth a while.
But where our chat was over here, and I was always looking this way for the chat, now the chat is over that way, over on the other side of Mr. Kevin. And so I'm looking this way. So I'm looking more at the camera now, which is, scary. But they changed the thing. They didn't change it, but if they use a new thing for the members, and throws me off every once in a while. It looks like a ball that a elephant was used at a circus. It's a big orange circle with a white star in the middle of it. Mr. Bill Driscoll saying, "Good morning, everyone." Good morning, Mr. Bill. Good to see you, buddy. Chad Wolfenschlagenstein, Hausenberger Dorfdorf. Good morning, sir.
Oh man, you need to work on those allergies.
I do. Good morning, Mr. Wolfenschlagenstein, Hausenberger Dorf. Good to see you, buddy. Always good to see you. Let's see. Hey.
Let's give it a try, Tiny.
Let's what?
Note from Bassman. Let's give it a try. So I'm hitting the add to screen.
How you doing, Bassman?
I'm got movement. I don't know why, but I got it.
Nice. So is it working okay now?
So far.
So far, so good. That's all we need.
Don't know what I did.
Looky here. Good morning, Tiny and Kevin. And now everybody's going to have to add the Bassman to it because he's back. He was just down in the basement, moving boxes and stuff, getting ready for inspections. I don't know what he was doing, man. Had some mice. Oh, Mr. Kevin's tuning it up.
I'm tuning it up
because we have the one and only Miss Tennessee herself. Kilo Man. Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
King of mine.
Kilo Man. Good morning.
Spreading that
Hey.
sunshine
Oh, yeah, I forgot
in
to
your
add that.
mind.
Yeah. We're just
I
talking about
drink
this
my
guy.
coffee all of the time. Can no mind,
Get on
can no mind.
my. Oh, man, we could do a whole. We need to make a record, is what we
Yes,
need to
sir.
do. I mean, nobody will buy it, and we'll only be able to sell it to our family and friends, but we need to make a record.
Madam Marcel, you around?
Marcel,
Marcel! Yup, him.
go fan. She's a looking. She's laying on the bed like this, and then all of a sudden she just goes,
Oh, she's probably got the mama there.
"Oh yeah, oh yeah." We were just talking about you a minute ago, there, Yo fan, on how how do I put this? How absurd you are when you're on Mr. Kevin's channel when you're dealing with the Sea Griller. But on this channel, you're all like, "Hey, buddy, what's going on? Hey, how you doing?" But when you're over there, Mr. Kevin's on Wednesdays, you're like, "Hey, you ain't got no ranch over there." Something fishy going on. Just let you know, if you ever get banned, I'll unban you. Because Sea Griller, use his authority. Good morning. Respect my authority. Good morning, my amazing brothers and sisters. You and only you are responsible for your happiness and well-being. Use today and tell those family members and friends that you love them. Love you guys. I love you. Love you too, baby. Love you. That one part in there says you are responsible for your happiness. Oh no, my wife is my happiness. That's the only thing. It's the only thing makes me happy, other than, you guys. Wife, everybody else. Yep, wife, kids, you guys, everybody else. Yep. Well, I guess, yeah. You're right. You're right. You're blue. Well, not that you were wrong. I wasn't saying you were wrong. But, yeah. I like that. Thank you for that.
Mr. Coin Stuff I Like, channel member, and saying good morning to friends. Good to see you, Mr. Palladino.
Good to see you, buddy. Channel member, thank you for your membership, sir. And another very informative and fun channel to check out is Coin Stuff I Like. Straight and to the point with his name, his delivery, and his videos. It's the coin stuff I like. Not me, but him saying I'm coin stuff he likes is what he shows you. You like Ike dollars, you like CC dollar, you like CC denominations, you like information about the big items that are going on at the mint. There's your guy. There's your guy. Good morning, Coin Stuff I Like. And I wonder, have you had a chance to look at that 43 Philadelphia war nickel I sent you? I sent you a bunch of pictures of it to get your take on what's going on with this thing, because there's a lot. Mr. Kevin Hawthorne saying good morning from Lakeland, Florida. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy.
Hopefully you're enjoying what those flying tigers are doing.
I think we've reached our limit. One Kevin was good. Two Kevins is awesome. I think two. I think we're good with two.
I belong to a coin club down in Wyandotte, Michigan. And
it's like
thing
six.
is, there are 3 Kevins.
Oh, so when somebody says Kevin, what?
So, we come up with a system. We have Kevin number 1, Kevin number 2, and Kevin number 3. Now,
that's a hell of a
I'm the young blood, since I'm the young blood, I'm Kevin number 3.
You're Kevin number 3. Your pecking order, it goes by age. And however, did they come up with that complicated system?
They made it as simple as possible because they're a bunch of septuagenarians and octogenarians, so
Nice.
they leave it as an easy enough system that they can follow.
Hi, Steve. Just behaving here. Nothing to see. Nothing to look at.
Nothing to see
I
here. Please
love
disperse.
it. While Chauvin is kissing the wrench this morning. I love it.
Breathe,
Let's give it a try, Tiny.
breathe.
Best man.
What you gonna do? And he's coming for you. Take away his
Threaten
mouse.
him. Yeah, threaten him with batteries, mice, mouses, whatever you want to say, and DPI refraction. That's what we want to threaten him with. It's a menagerie of stuff he's threatened with this morning.
Yes, just make sure that you don't have it on a glass surface.
Yep. Price of silver has been on the move. Can we see 40? Yes. Silver by the ounce by the end of the year, I think it's possible.
The way it's been going this week, I swear. I mean, I woke up this morning and we were over 36.
I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to say like a day or a date or how many days, but the way I've been looking at it and the way I've been following it, it's jumping by the 50 cents to 30 cents and then dipping by 15, 20 cents, but it's still gaining that 5, 10 cents. Even when it goes, so let's just say it's 30 and then it'll dip to 29.80 and then it'll go up to 30.50 and then dip to 30.30 and then 30. It's still gaining that 10, 15 cents an ounce even when it dips and then goes back up. And it's been doing that regularly for like the last, I think it was like 30 or 40 cycles that my thing come up with. So we could possibly see 40 by the end of the year. Is it going to stay there? Probably not. Probably not.
Well, I like a nice plateau.
Yes.
Something about stability.
Yeah.
I like.
Yep.
So, yeah, I want to see it go up a little bit and stay strong, go up a little bit, stay strong.
I would be happy with a steady 38 for about 3 months. I mean, 38 seems like a good number. The other day I happened to check it on, where was it? I checked it. Money Metals, I think it was, that I just happened across. And it was at an even 34. And I was like, oh, that's my good number. I wish I had about $130, $40 to just buy at 34. And then here, like 4 days later, here it is. Like, 3 or 4 days later, here it is 36. Could have made $2 on each one. But, the big gains and then big dips, or the big dips and buy, and then the big raises and sell are good. But if you're willing to what I call grind it out, $1, $2 at a time, you're still making money. You're still making money. And the guys that I sell mine to will give me $1 under spot, but pay the shipping. So like let's say I bought at 34 and it goes up to 37, I'm going to get 36 and they're paying the $6 shipping to them. So they're losing out and they're banking on stuff big. But then again, some of them are dealers and they can afford to put it in their stock and wait. Let's see.
That kind of dealer. I mean, it's just a matter of cost averaging and getting that set up. Once you have that in place, I mean, yeah, you can afford to do stuff like that.
Yep, yep. Hey, look who it is. It's your dealer.
Hello there. It is Eureka. Saying hey, y'all.
Good morning,
Good to see
Streak.
you.
I like that icon. Nice, simple, gold and black. Very nice. I'm not saying it's simple, but you know what I mean. Nice font. Streaka is in. I can't see what the little part of it says, but the brush stroke around where it fades out a little bit around the top edge. I like that. It's very nice. Classy looking. Fancy. Excuse me. Let's see here. Everyone's saying hello. Absolutely, Azure Blue. Bassman is the very best. I did look at the photos, Tiny. Let's talk soon. Ooh, I like it. Maybe this evening, if you're not doing anything, I can give you a link and we can come in here and talk. And I can do. I can, if there's something that you didn't see or want to see better under the microscope, I could throw the microscope up and we can look at it too. Bassman was near Lakeland last week.
Yeah, I kept trying to talk the wife into going to Lakeland on the way to Tampa, to the casino. But I couldn't.
To the casino. I thought you were going to say you were stalking Mr. Hawthorne there for a second. I was going to say, Bassman, you can't do that.
But I want y'all to know, Florida will try to rip you off. They've advertised casinos that aren't casinos.
Yeah.
No 21, no tables, no nothing. Just machines to sit there and pull the little handle.
A
And
bunch of one-armed bandits.
yeah, I was driving to get, to one of them. When I got there, I found out they had no table. They don't tell you that in the advertisement. We got over and I walked up to the guy and I said, which way to the tables? And the guy said, we ain't got no tables.
And you call yourself a casino.
Yeah, right. Boy, I mean, y'all false advertising.
What are your year-end high targets for gold, silver, and platinum? Why those numbers? Oh, let's see. Silver, I can see 38, 39. From the way it's been going, that's just a loose. Gold, I don't really, I tend to follow the stuff that I might be able to afford. And gold and platinum are out of my range. But the lower grades, not the lower grades, the lower fractions of gold seem to be doing good and holding strong and constantly inching up $2 or $3 a piece every week or so. Even no matter what the ounce price is, those like I sold that gram. It had went up over like 3 weeks. It had went up $10. They were at 110 and now they're going for 120 and up. So, I mean, the fractional stuff is going good. If I were to, now this is my opinion only, and everybody has their own opinion on what gold is going to do, but I see fractional from what I've seen. I've seen fractional moving a lot better and more of not such as a premium, but just the base price of them moving good. Uh, and more than the overall. Does that make sense? From not from the ounce, not an ounce, but the fractionals seem to be doing better over the last 6 months than the ounces. Like the ounces will stay, you know, at, if you're paying spot price for just bullion, let's say 3,000, and you are paying for just a simple gram, you're paying 110. Well, it'll go up, it'll stay at 3,000 and move back and forth, you know, $300 or $400 either way. But that gram has now crept up another $10. It just seems like the fractionals are moving better. But as for an overall price, I wouldn't even dare to take a guess on gold or platinum. But knowing that you are a platinum guy, platinum has been doing some good stuff here lately. It really has. What's your opinion on it, Mr. Kevin?
36, 24, 36. I'm sorry, wrong numbers.
Only if she's 5'3".
Yep.
Sorry.
All right, mix a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know these people.
But no, I don't play the guessing game. I do not pretend to know enough to be that much of a prognosticator.
Right.
You got to study a lot of stuff to put it all together to see what's going to happen, or to even guess at what's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, because whatever is happening right now to cause silver to rise up this fast as opposed to gold, that's one consideration. Normally, they're moving in lockstep. But yeah, right now, silver is outpacing gold for the last few days. So, morning, everyone, someone, and anyone. Mr. Scott S., good to see you.
Good to see you, buddy. Channel member. Thank you for your membership, sir. He is our newest channel member. Great to see you, buddy, and thank you for your membership. Greatly appreciated. All around good guy right there is Mr. Scott S. I like him a lot. Been talked to him last week there, and may have some stuff in the works with old Mr. Scott S. Maybe. See how things shake out. Let's see.
But yeah, as far as silver's at its highest point now since 2012. And that was the last time that it went all the way up to 50. So,
Oh, yeah. 2012.
So, I mean, yeah, we're in rarely charted territory right now for the silver.
Yeah, Yoke Fan, what's up with that? Yoke Fan, give C Griller an idea about C Griller showed a bunch of labels that, they say buy the coin, not the label. But when a label's cool, it deserves to be seen. We're not talking about adding price to the coin, or we're not talking about, people buying just the label. He showed some cool labels. And then Yoke Fan comes in with, how about your viewers sending you in labels that they think are cool? I done it. Wild's done it. A bunch of people have done it. Old Raleigh Shop done it. But Yoke Fan, with the idea, is yet to contribute. That makes me think Yoke Fan's just an idea guy. That's not so bad. Come on, Yoke Fan, take some pictures. Let's see them labels you're proud of. I can't believe it's up to 36. So, do we buy or wait? Wait until what you see it's done this evening is the only thing I will say, because, closing of the weekend will give you the 2 days, and then, believe it or not, watch the news and see what's going on, and then make your predictions. That's my thought on it. Probably wrong, but that's my.
But no, I mean, yeah, we're coming up on the weekend now. It's gonna stick for a little while for the weekend, and yeah, we're gonna have to live with it for a couple of days and see where it goes. And you know what? Monday tends to be a drop.
Yep.
Just tends to happen. So I would just take a look, see where it's at Monday, in all honesty. Yeah, and Azure Blue just mentioned, and so does Scott S. about the dollar index. Yeah. Uh, Last I looked, dollar index was down at 99, which over the last few years, it's been in the 103 to 108 range. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of that can contribute.
Yep. Very nice observation. With $36 silver, silver Ikes are about $11.40 a melt. Got away my silver Ike box. May be looking to sell. Don't do it. You love the Ikes. Ikes to you are almost like drummer boys to me. You get them and you keep them and hold on to them and tell everybody you're going to be buried with them.
Well, 90% right now is at 25.75.
Nice.
So, yeah. That's been a long while.
I'm waiting for silver to drop to 16 before I buy against this sea griller. You're going to be waiting a while, my friend.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey, I wonder why you have some real casinos around you. Bassman, we have a few casinos around here. Real ones. Come on out for the Carson City Coin Show. That'd be awesome, Bassman. Go out to the Carson City Coin Show and go to, I think they have one or two there in Reno.
When
Where,
is the coin show?
Ooh, here we go. Let's see. I could probably talk the wife into going that way, even without an ocean.
Yeah,
Buy a bottle of Dasani and throw it on her and say, "Hey, see, look, waves."
there's no, there's no, uh, there's not so much traffic that way, you know,
Yeah, that's true.
as there is going east. Man, she's had it with east.
Yeah, West, young man.
Yeah, we took that trip to Florida. She had all of that she wanted.
Let's see. Yes, I was going to get to that here in a little bit. Thanks for putting that out there, Seagrower. Scott S. Is the wife still doing well? Still, I know she's going through some stuff. I'm not going to put it out there because I don't know if you want me to, but she's going through some stuff, and she was doing better last time we heard. Still holding strong. So let's all send out good thoughts or prayers or whatever you believe in to good vibes to Mrs. S.
710 is oil upside down. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, buddy.
Those to everybody.
Yeah. She's doing okay. Oh. Scott S. says she's doing okay. Very tired all the time, but she is a tough cookie. Thanks for asking. Yep, what she's going through will tire her out completely. My mother went through it twice, and those rounds, they'll get you. They'll get you.
A skeel is a person who made or sold wooden buckets. Okay.
What was that?
A skeel,
Okay.
coin stuff asked me if I had a skeel here around here. Okay. Oh, I'm spelling it wrong. Sorry.
Shields.
That's Skell.
Yeah, you got a guy that sells wooden buckets? I love
Yeah,
those old wooden
wooden
buckets.
bucket guy.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, I got to drive way west before I get to a skeel.
Reno Coin Show in July. He's busy at the end of July. Coin Show in September this year. You're busy. You're busy at the end of the year or in July too. There, coin stuff I like. If you're still coming up to Cincinnati.
Yeah, really.
Speaking of Cincinnati, the Sharonville, Greater Cincinnati numismatic folks are putting on a show the end of July. There's think what is it? 26th, 27th, 28th?
Sounds right.
Or 27th, 20th, 29th. It's right in there that weekend of the 26th, 7th, 8th in Cincinnati, Ohio. A bunch of YouTubers will be there, including Mr. Kevin Bassman, myself, Coin Stuff I Like, Daddy Paw, the Durbans, Mr. Daniel from Coin Help You. Last year, the big channel Couch Collectibles was there. Coin Op, couldn't remember his name there for a second. And
The Durbans.
yep, said the Durbans.
Well,
They
it's
will be
the
there.
best coin show I've ever been to. There.
There.
No, it's a nice one.
It is a nice coin show. I've only
Yes,
been to two, but
we've been to two.
Well, hey, don't admit. Hey, then it's stiff competition.
yeah.
That's right. Number one, number two, it's a 50-50 shot. Cincinnati come out on top. That's all that matters. C. Griller says, Bassman, come to the Carson City show and I'll join you. Oh, wow. Wish I could go. Let's see. We could probably talk Mr. Kevin into it too. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know why I'm sitting here with my camera off. Seagrill Stacker, do you remember that you are banned from the CC Mint? That is where the show takes place. Seagriller, what did you do? Probably crushing them pennies. Sorry.
Tisk tisk.
Shields is a huge sporting goods store. We have what is it? We got a bunch of them, different ones. Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods is a big one. Of course, like Foot Locker stuff, but they're more shoes and hats, and jerseys and stuff like that. But we've got a bunch of them around here. We have a lot of mom and pops sporting goods stores.
This shows that the Carson City coin show is September 20th and 21st.
Nice.
That sound right?
Yep. Let's see. They will lift the ban if I am with Bass Man. I say they would. I say they would. Let's see. I'm buying as many as I can get my hands on. Let's see. Coin stuff is.
Really good. Army privy.
Yep. He's in for Coin Stuff I Like is in for 1. Scott S is going to buy as many as he can. Mr. Gilliland is in for 6. Nice. Scott S has 2 accounts, but I think I'm going to have my daughter set up an account so I can get 9. I pre-sold 2 on eBay for $289 each.
Dang.
Nice. 3. As of right now, it's 3. Could change at any moment to 1, but as of right now, it's a 3.
And unfortunately, they've been known to do that.
Yep. Last minute, like 72 hours before, so you know they send it out because 72 hours is the cutoff for shaking up your numbers. So if you're in for 1, but you decide, hey, they're going good on eBay on pre-sale, I'm going to go to 3. And 72 hours before, they say, final day. And then you're like, well, I wanted to bump it up to 3. Well, the 72-hour cutoff is today, and you didn't get the email until tomorrow, or didn't see it until tomorrow. Out of luck.
No, they don't normally send it until the tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
That way you can't do nothing about it.
Right.
But
Wiles, 1 for you, 2 for me. I like that math.
I can't count that high.
Right. I'd love to see the U.S. Mint give major discounts to see who's served in the military as they are heroes. Absolutely, they are heroes. And I agree 100% with that. A lot of places, a lot of coin dealers, like I'll call them coin houses, like the place, the bullion sites and the coin, the APMEXs, bullions. They give discounts for military. I think if they're not going to do it all the time, which, let's just face it, the Mint's not going to give discounts across the board all the time for stuff. But I think if it's a military-based product, there's ways to check. ID me. It's easy for them to check your name, and it automatically kicks up on your thing as, yes, you served in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. What's that?
The vet has a DD-213. That's how a lot of stores like Lowe's and stuff will give you a discount if you show them that, that you have one of them.
Yep. Home Depot does it. Menards does it. A lot of places do it. And I agree with those discounts 100%. Whenever me and my brother had a business, we gave discounts to military.
Eric says it's a 214. I'm sorry. That was one off.
You're all right. Well, it's been 650 years since you were in the Navy, so hey, they make ships out of metal now. Did you know that?
They put motors on them, I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't have to shovel the the coal in them, or you don't have to shovel the coal in them or nothing.
Shoot, we didn't even have coal. We just used sails.
You mean you weren't on the oar duty?
No.
Stroke.
Bassman ain't gonna do none of that. He's like, hell with that. I ain't rowing nothing. Only time Bassman rows a boat is if the motor on his bass boat don't work.
Hey,
and he only goes.
The motor on my bass boat went out once, and they have a law here in this state, at least, that you have to have a paddle.
Yep.
In the boat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what for. I mean, maybe it's to beat the other guy in the boat if you have a partner, because
in case you break down to get out of the way.
You can't paddle one of them big old boats. We had 2 paddles in there, and we were setting one on each side with the motor up and paddling for all we were worth and couldn't hardly make that boat go. So it's not easy to paddle one.
I was on paddle duty if anything ever happened to my dad's bass boat, and I learned the slower you paddle, the more momentum it gets going. And I was jumping from one side of the boat to the other up front. Oh, I hated that boat.
Yeah.
Bassman, did you serve on the Monitor or the Merrimack?
Hey, I'm telling you what now, if you're going to call it a submarine, make it go underwater.
Right. He was on the Santa Maria.
Yeah.
My father served 2 tours in the Navy. Our country is free because of our heroes that protect our way of life and freedom. Absolutely.
My father was in it for 9 years and got out because I got old enough to start school.
Let's see here.
I think he'd still been in it otherwise.
My brother-in-law was 17 and he got out when he was 54. Or no, 55. He was he's a career man. He spent over a quarter of his life in the not the Marines, the Navy. He was a command master chief. At the end, he was over every naval military, every naval medical installation in the world for like 6 years. And he was doing some traveling, boy. He traveled more after he got out from underwater until he did while he was underwater. My father was in the Navy during World War II. Sadly, very few World War II vets are still alive. Yep. I have his actual dog tags and his sailor cap he wore. I will always cherish them. Oh, absolutely. I would get a display like a hat, one of those acrylic hat cases like they put footballs and stuff in. I would get one of those hat displays and put his hat on it with his dog tags hanging around him. Oh, that'd
Yeah,
be awesome.
I've got my last rate pin that we wore on our hats.
Mm-hmm.
I have my dog tags, and that's about it. I didn't keep anything but my pea coat, and my dad gave that to my uncle. So
Aw.
thought he needed a jacket one year. I mean,
And he needed a car the other year, and he
yeah, he
needed
needed a car different years.
and needed a house a couple years later, and that's horrible. But Scott S is thanking you for your service, Bassman. I thank you as well, and I'm sure everybody else does. Bassman is the man.
It took us a while to get the American Navy going, but we got
It wasn't even called the Navy. It was called those guys on the boat. Bassman.
yeah, those guys in that boat.
Those guys. See that boat over here? Yeah, those are the guys that fight. We don't know what to call them yet, but somebody sneezed, and that's how they named the Navy. Navy. Sorry. His flag from his casket is in a display case. I love those display cases with the flags in them. Then his hat and dog tags are in a separate display box. They're both in our living room on display. Absolutely applaud you, sir. Awesome.
I got my flag in a display case, but it's not mine.
Yeah. My grandfather's went to my niece when he passed away. Let's see. One of my grandfathers, my other grandfather, my mother has it. And when my mother passes, it'll probably go to my sister, but I'm going to fight her for it.
Thanks for coming, Bill.
Have a good day, Mr. Driscoll. Got to go cut the grass. Everyone have a great day. Whew. I love the smell of cut grass, freshly cut grass, but I hate the reason we can smell the cut grass. In case you didn't know, the smell of cut grass, that refreshing smell, is actually them screaming and letting out a pheromone to try to deter somebody from cutting it or eating it. Yes, sir. Today is the anniversary of D-Day. I was going to get around to that. Speaking of the military stuff, thank you, C. Griller, for reminding me. Yep. We've been caught up 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing good, and it's, 9 minutes till the hour. So we got Mr. Kevin going to 2 coin shows this weekend. I'm going to be going through coin stuff later today and this weekend to get stuff up for the auction on next Wednesday. In case you didn't know it, we have a little auction every Wednesday over on Mr. Kevin's channel. That's Coins Making Sense. Usually 12, but here the last couple we've had 13 and 14 items. So, a couple more thrown in there. Never hurt anybody. Wednesday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Time over on Coins Making Sense channel. Frostbite Coins. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, Frosty.
Frosty, good to see you.
The term D-Day. Oh, absolutely, C. Griller. Absolutely. The term D-Day was part of the military planning where the D stood for day. It was a way to designate the specific date an operation would begin without needing to name the actual date.
I mean, if memory serves, it went as far as going like H, hour, M, minute.
Yeah.
National Donut Day.
Didn't know that, or I would have put up the donut
Day
thumbnail.
Yeah.
In case you folks didn't notice the thumbnail of today, I made that in remembrance of the days when I used to drag race. I was reminiscing on my days of being a drag racer the other day and decided to make a couple thumbnails for drag racing. And then what better than a couple old Chevys taken off from the line to throw in there. Well, gentlemen, let's go ahead and start saying our goodbyes. We are at an hour.
Already?
Yep.
Coming up on it.
Man. All right. Well, hey, everybody. So glad to see you here today. It's awesome as always. We're here for you guys. I want to thank Tiny and Bassman for having me. As always, I love coming out each and every time. And you know what? You guys have yourselves a great weekend and keep your eyes on the prize. And if you can't keep your eyes on that, then keep your eyes on this silver market because it's just crazy. So for right now, I'm Kevin with Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out here today, and have a good weekend. Bye.
Now,
Tiny, that question was about the status of a certain doctor.
Yep, Dr. 55 Chevy. I went back up and seen that. No, it's not pertaining to Dr. 55 Chevy, but it could. There's a 55 and a 56, 55 Chevy 55 with the 56 Chevy on that thumbnail. But I have not spoken with Dr. 55 Chevy, but I'm going to get a hold of him this weekend to find out how he's doing and what's going on with his recovery and stuff.
there you go. There's our Talking with Tiny note next week. Come back, see us on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody. See you Monday. Until then, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
Thank you, Bass Man. Thank you, Mr. Kevin. Always appreciate you guys coming in here and chatting it up with all the fine folks. We're here for you guys. We're giving you guys a place to come in and have your voices heard, have your questions answered if we can, and just have a good time. Go with the chat and have fun. I've seen a bunch of Zoey Strongs in there. Absolutely, guys. Appreciate those Zoey Strongs. The visits that we did in Cincinnati this week, they all went good. A couple went better than others, but it's steady as she goes and moving along. That's how I'll put it. So you guys have a good day. Have a good weekend. Do something coin related, even if it's just shuffling your stuff around on your desk, because Lord knows if you have a desk, you have coins on it. Love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. You guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.